Today's video is to reflect on some things that you probably don't know about my channel, as well for the haters and people that are unaware of that I used to compete. And as you guys see right here, flashing back to when I was playing college football 25, just using trash teams to make it all the way and win the championship. So I've done it with UTSA and I do it with Marshall. And the reason why I stopped competing in college football 25 is because it's just repetitive. And as well, I got tired of facing Alabama. Starting out college football 25, that was pretty much the only team I faced on the daily in every single match. It was against Alabama. So here's the reasons of why I stopped competing was just based off playing the same teams over and over, playing people that do one or two plays the entirety of the game. As well, the leaderboard system don't really matter. It has never mattered for numerous years. It's never based off win-loss ratio. I showcase on my channel, people that are going super negative. I also done it myself. I was going like negative 49 and I did not get ranked out of the top 100, which is ridiculous. It's just based off the total amount of games that you have played, and of course, if you played more than anybody else, first off. Now, especially with Madden, as you guys see here, I showcased this numerous times while I was matching up. I was just matching up so I can face against this guy to showcase that this guy was the person doing this year in and year out since I know of, since Madden 15 when I competed, and this guy done the same exact glitch every single year. Now, one year you're able to just have all your players run up to the ball and he can hike the ball and it's just like a continuous fight for the ball and you can never pick up. The only way to get out of it is to dashboard, and or he done where they end up walking backwards out of the end zone into the stands and disappearing, or they made it where you can pick a play the next play and all your players on offense is invisible. And I showcased this numerous times. Now, also, not only did he know how to do this on offense, but he can also do on defense. You can end up scoring quickly, but it doesn't matter. He can also figure out how to do it for kickoff. So you go to kickoff, you don't see his kickoff team out there, and you're just sitting there because the ball can't be kicked. And it's just a waiting game. And all you gotta do is dashboard, and of course, you're going to get the loss. Now, for those that are old enough, before all this was happening with this exploit, it came to the pause glitching where people will pause it and freeze the game, or they can pause the game and then resume the game, and you will get a disconnection because they actually booted you from the game session and they would get a win and you would get a loss. So, I faced numerous glitches and exploits where it's game breaking and people will do anything to get a win. Not only did I face that, but I faced the, glitches and money plays that is just aggravating to play against. When people abuse the power against manipulating the AI and you just have nothing that can stop it. And that's another reason why I got tired, from competing and I just stopped. I want to enjoy the game. But even trying to enjoy the game is broken itself. So it's like a bang bang. No matter what you do, you're going to just be frustrated no matter what. So I have about almost 3,000 videos in total, right? Now, on top of that, I try to host, dynasties or franchise with Madden and college football over the years and things of that sort. And of course, you always have those same people that can never take a loss and they end up quitting. So to sustain a, full league is the hardest thing because people either can't handle loss or they can't handle a way a certain player plays, and then people don't want to play in a league that has rules. There's just a bunch of different combinations that just ruins the whole aspect of, hosting or joining a league, and I showcase this. Now, of course, when we done the league or I hosted one, we done successful the first year, and then people slowly died out or broke rules and things of that sort, and it just went downhill as usual. So for people complaining about rookie mode or whatever the case may be, I do have certain sliders that I showcase from Madden 20, and of course, Christian McCaffrey is a 99, so that's why he's breaking a lot more tackles than usual. But that's besides the point, no matter what difficulty is, or even in rank, which I'm about to showcase to you guys of when I competed dominantly in Madden 24, is me just running the ball and faking out my opponents. Now, this was the first game of the year for Madden 24 release, and this is what I ended up doing. Now, aside from pulling this off in the ranked match, you guys going to see just highlights of me dominating with Saquon Barkley for the most part. But for, just running in general, this is what I do. I mean, I have been doing this play offline and online since Madden 15. This is probably the most dominant run play as well. I'm just crazy work on the sticks. I mean, you guys are going to see these rank match highlights, so it doesn't matter what difficulty I'm playing on, or if I'm playing offline against a computer or playing online. You guys are going to see me dominate running the ball. I mean, it's that easy, it's that simple. And like I said, I almost have about 3,000 videos posted, right? So, continuing to showcase this to probably newcomers or haters that complain about, oh, it's rookie mode, oh, it's, against CPU. Guys, I've been doing this for years. I've been doing it against, both CPU and ranked players that's trying to user tackle me. I mean, it doesn't matter. I have always done this. Now, of course, you guys are going to see some Madden 20, Madden 17, Madden 16 gameplay footage, but today's video is just trying to reflect about, how I used to compete, why I stopped competing, and showcasing to the haters of what I was doing when I was competing. And it's nothing new, it's nothing different, no matter what I'm, facing against, CPU or online. And, to continue to showcase this is ridiculous because I showcased this so many times. It's ridiculous at this point. And I feel like, I just have to keep going back to address this to people that continuously hate. And it's frustrating. But at the same time, I don't mind doing so because I do tend to get a lot of newcomers and I still get people that continuously hate, or people that don't know too much about the history of what I've been showcasing and doing on my channel. So back in my 20s, which I'm no longer in my 20s anymore, but aside from that, I used to expose these haters. So for one, the people that complained about me complaining about broken gameplay mechanics, I tell them, okay, so if you're going to hate against me complaining, why don't you play me? And I guarantee you're going to have a complaint about how I play, because I do things that are completely breaking the game and they have no way to stop it. Then I also have haters that think they're better than me, and I tell them, so why don't you play me and see who's better? And then they get shut up real quick when they play against me. So it was like either or. There was times where even with the complainers, they wouldn't even play against me because they knew for a fact that they was going to complain. Or for the people that thought that he was better than me, they would simply be a no-show and won't play me. So it's kind of ridiculous. Even, I try to host online dynasty leagues and franchise leagues for top players to come through and compete, and some of them won't even come through and compete. And it's kind of crazy to me thinking that these people continuously talk trash, thinking that they're good, but they won't come into a league and prove it. All because they're sold on, oh, why don't we just play Ultimate Team or Regs, and they can just use a money bot team or the most overpowering team. They can't use any team, and I showcased numerous times on my channel that I can use any team and do the same exact thing. But anyways, at this point in time, it's just crazy that, all these years later, that I continue to see the same type of people year in and year out, new people, and it's just crazy. It's like at this point, why doesn't anybody change their ways? It's just like a copy and paste to every individual that comes up into the competing atmosphere, or, just being a hater. It's just crazy to me to think about it now that I'm older. It's just crazy to look back and see how everything transpires up to this point. Now, at this point in time, I'm just trying to enjoy the game because the game has been broken so long, and then we like lose great features or great versions of Madden, and then it's like dumbed down or completely revamped and changed in the newer versions. It's just like, man, this is how EA goes about developing their game. They can never keep something, improve and fix upon it, but they end up taking things out and then bringing things back in years later, acting like it's brand new. Sure, they revamped it and tweak it a little bit, but it's the same concept, but they end up ruining it. So the whole process of how they develop their games is just disappointing at this point. And it's crazy to me that still to this day people continue to support and play the game. Now, of course, it's the only top-notch football game. Now, we do have other football games coming into play, and then we currently have Maximum Football, but you guys see how Maximum Football kind of turned me completely away from it because how broken it got. Like, ever since I spent money on it, and they pretty much stole my money because I didn't get my packs, and with the pack situation right now, it's like, man, how you gonna steal money and then not fix the pack issues? Not only that, I haven't been able to play online since I believe November. So just that game in general, because they released in early access, it's just gonna take a very long time for them to get to the point where, we expect them to be. But that's the whole process now. Everybody's making their games half-ass, and we have to sit through continuous updates, and you know it's pretty much test and trial of these games nowadays. And everybody's making games with no passion, and every game is being made with the thought process of how to make a lot more money through microtransactions. And I think that is what ruined the whole passion for game designing. And it's disappointing at this point, but it's understandable. It's a different time for the gaming era. And now it comes down to how can we make more money instead a, fully polished product nowadays. And it's just disappointing at this point in time, especially for my time. As I get older, I just want to, go back to enjoying games, and instead of, raging and, playing online and just get disappointed with online play. Anyways, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments about, all these topics about competing, haters, how you play, how you want to enjoy the game development, just everything that we talk about in today's video. Let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions down below. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you guys subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.